Powers, man. Yes, people. Welcome to Power Talk. Myself, 100 Eyes, with my Triller Talent Mafio.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to the people them about a couple things. You know what we're about, man. We're con-trillers, man. We can't ignore clear bait situations that's happening in the world. We have to speak on it and give our thoughts.
Trust me.
I want to talk today about a couple things, but the first thing on my mind today, Talent, is Mr. Johnson wants to introduce COVID passports for nightclubs in September. What are your thoughts on it, man? First off, let me just give you some facts, yeah? His reason is 35% of people aged between 18 to 30 have not had their first jab. Yeah? But hear this, contrary to that, 80% of nightclubs said they do not want to implement the COVID passport. So, where does that leave Mr. Boris Johnson today? And what are your thoughts on this whole shenanigan? I'm going to add to that. I find it very, very, very fishy on... When did he announce it? Was it last Friday? Was it Friday?
I think so, the Monday or something, Friday, yeah.
Yeah, because I know they broke up, like Parliament broke up, innit? So he announced it. Imagine that, the whole day he let it run, then he announced it at 6 p.m. No, it was Monday, it was Freedom, innit? So he announced it on 6 p.m, just before the 6 weeks holiday. You already know what I'm thinking.
The numbers, yeah, man. The numbers are language.
So what's your thoughts, man? How do you think the youths are going to react to hearing that information? And do you think they're going to comply? Or do you think they're going to reject it?
Oh, man. You know, where do you even start with this, man? First of all, I know for a fact that it was all planned. Because if you go a few months back, he said he was...
What was planned?
The whole COVID passport stuff.
Yes.
If you go a few months back, he said, no, we're not going to introduce passports. Even when he said that, I was like, yeah, you know you are.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
And obviously, my first angle of this would be, you're trying to attack the youth and the people, the younger people.
They're definitely trying to attack the youth, because I didn't see nothing else on that list but nightclubs. And when you think about it, it is people under 30s that do go clubbing the most.
Yeah.
So it's clear as day, it is for the youth.
But on top of that, it's like, it's the easiest industry to attack, to kind of force into getting the vaccines.
After the hospitality industry's been on its knees for the last 15 months, bro.
But this is why I say it's the easiest. With hospitality, if you get that pushback of people saying, you know what, we need a passport to get into this venue or to do the hospitality or to work there, whatever, it's going to crumble that whole system.
You say that. I think these men are sell out coons, brother. They're gonna do the job and get that passport, bro, for them to stay open.
I think eventually all of it is. So even like these nightclubs,
they're desperate now, bro.
It's going to be that. Youth or not.
Yeah.
It's going to be that. When the government says to these nightclubs, you know what, you are causing this much rise in COVID, blah, 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 we'll shut you down if you don't, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And for those people, like you said, the fickle, they're going to succumb to it. So that's one side of it. Back to what I was saying about hospitality. If they brought that in now and people rebelled, it will cripple the system where they have to do that last. So let's get the nightclubs and things that ain't going to affect us now. Then I don't know what's going to be next. Like, eventually it's going to be grocery stores and hospitals and all these places, any public place, shopping centre. To get into Westfield, you need to have this, that. That's where I can see it. Yeah. But the first attack is on nightclubs and restaurants because it's easiest.
Okay, so what are the people's stance then? What do you feel the people should do to avoid it getting
There's
to
only
that?
one way for any of this.
Go on.
It's a total shutdown of operating in the system.
Okay.
That's the only way. All this protesting, marching, Instagram posting, you need to plug out. Don't buy what they're selling. Don't. It's hard because, again, people need to pay their bills, but you need to, all of us at once, don't show up at these workplaces. Don't buy these things. Don't watch the TV. We need a full protest, blacklisting, a full, you know, like they did the boycott. That's it. Boycott. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
A full boycott of the system on all angles. But again, the people are so fickle and I need my next pound. I need my next meal. We need to work together for that. And I don't know.
So big up Remise Music as well, because he's going around to the youths and informing the youths about the vaccine.
Yeah.
So yeah, big up Remise Music, man. We're with you, brother. But I want to say something as well, man. Talent, sorry, brother. Bro, I'm waiting for certain agents to come out of the woodwork and start vouching for this team.
It's been too quiet, man.
And I can see them coming in the next 6 weeks. Them man are getting pulled up now, guys. Go out there and tell them about that vaccine.
I'm sick. I caught COVID on the weekend, and I'm sick. I think you guys, it's real, you know.
You know what? Someone done that actually this week, innit?
That's what I'm saying. That.
Do you want to say the name?
Who?
It's Conan.
Who?
Conan. Conan spoke out this week that he caught corona. All right, cool. I got a couple questions for it though, brother. All right, where is your alibi? Where are they? Where are the other people to say that they caught it with you? Because there was more people there, right?
That's what's annoying.
And the story is this. Let me tell you something. I watched the post about it. I watched the whole 17-minute video. Come on, 100 eyes. You're mad. I have to get the full story. And there was one question in my mind the whole time when I was listening to it. Where is the footage, brother?
Where's the gal?
Where is the footage that you was? Because he went on holiday as well, you know. And he got put in a quarantine hotel.
Yeah.
Where is the footage of any of it, bro? Like, especially people like them man there. They man love putting out their phones every minute, bro.
Snapchat, everything.
Yeah. Where is the footage of all this situation that happened? That's
what I see.
Where is it?
I've read so many times on everything I see. All these big media incidents are all orchestrated. And like, okay, cool, that's happened. Why is the first person we're hearing it from a celebrity? A lot of people were at that party. Where's the girl coming on the video talking about I'm sorry or whatever? Yeah. All right, cool, you want to hide yourself. Where's anyone who was next to the girl? Where's regular people who are not celebrities and attended and was potentially in that vicinity?
Where's Bouncer to confirm that that message came from him?
Where is it?
I know. I don't know. I don't like this whole situation.
Where is it?
It's a bit of a joke thing still. It's a bit of a joke.
And I think I mean, everyone's got their little, you know, when me and you joke about we put on little voices or whatnot. Yeah. How it's such a serious matter. When he let off that video, how he was even talking was a bit comical.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed in it.
All that get me and
I feel. Are you 15 years old, fam?
Yeah,
like man. You can't explain and articulate yourself well enough to tell a story, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to make it funny or trying to have a little cool accent.
Let's not forget, guys have been in the game for a minute. Guys have been around certain industry heads for a minute.
They know how to maneuver.
Conduct yourself, man. Like if it's a real deal, like you say it is, conduct yourself properly.
Especially when you know there's a pushback against it, and you know your own people are kind of skeptical. Yeah. So if it's real, and you have find out, you know what is real, you need to be serious and let your people know. Yeah, yo, man. You man, I know you hear this conspiracy. I know you did, but man. I caught it like this. It's real. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. It weren't convincing to me.
Not to me neither, to be fair.
That's the truth of it. It wasn't convincing.
You know what? I think someone sent me a clip. Yeah. And I watched 2 minutes of it and I said straight away I don't believe him. Yeah. And that 2-minute clip led me to watch the 17-minute clip where I was super convinced by the end of 17 minutes. I was actually laughing like this is a joke.
How he was talking was not convincing on a serious matter where you know your own people are skeptical. Like if tomorrow I see, oh, I've got COVID and this is that. First of all, I'm not going to just run into what the media has been telling me this thing is. I'm going to have to monitor it for myself and do the research behind it. I'm not going to go on Snapchat or Instagram and make some comical display about a situation that's serious. Whether it's real. If it's real, it's serious, right?
Yeah.
if it's fake, it's serious.
Yeah.
So why are you making this comical play? Like, are you not serious? Like, how do we take you serious then? So yeah, man, and these are the people they present as our leaders and our spokespeople. And
who's our man, not us, not me, bro.
And on the other side, you got people saying take the vax. So okay, so Conan, who's a performer,
yep,
has now saying he's got COVID. Alongside that, they've got the agenda of nightclubs are getting COVID passports.
Yep.
So
now, thank you, bro. Because now we was talking about his language.
Yep.
His language was for the youths.
Yep.
Directly. So man,
put 1 + 1 is 2, right?
Bro, who sent you?
Look at the timing.
Who sent you, bro?
Look at the timing. COVID passport. Everyone saying, no, we're not going raving anymore. Then, one of our main celebrities in the UK has actually got it. Other people, the doubters, are now like, okay, he's talking about it. Maybe
who sent you, bro?
Who sent him?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm gonna say on the issues. You know, people do your research, and if you're struggling to do your research, I can point you in direction of some real thrillers that will wake you up properly. You get me? So big up all the real thrillers that are really pushing the realness out here, man. That big up all the thrillers that are removing that veil. Big up all the thrillers that are going out there marching for what's right, man. Because while them man are doing the positives, there's always got to be a negative in it. Watch the play, and the positive is not getting pushed through. Let me say something, Talent. Yesterday was a protest.
Yeah,
I saw 2.5 million people turn up. Did you hear a word about that?
Not a word. I didn't even know till now. You told me.
You're taking the mick, bruv. But you knew about Conan catching corona. But you didn't know about 2.5 million people at the protest yesterday.
That's a fact.
That's a joke thing, bro. So people, man, get connected, man. Wake up, man. Wakey, bro.
Just common sense. This whole pandemic or whatever.
Plandemic.
This is like affected on the health wise. What? Less than 1% of people.
Yeah. What's the new health secretary called? Do you know his name? Something Javid.
Yeah, my man. The bold. Is he Asian?
Asian bold guy. You couldn't find anyone better than that, innit, mate?
Did we just have an Asian man before him? No. Sorry, it was Hancock.
Hancock,
Yeah.
But you got Richie Sunak.
Yeah.
But he's another story. We got to talk about him on a separate episode.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He's a dangerous guy, that one there. But
I'm just waiting for the brother to come in and what's his stance now.
What brother?
Any brother.
What brother? We're going to go into some deep things today because I'm going to show you something today.
Yeah.
Did you know, back to something Javid. Something Javid, who cares about his name anyway? Javid, the health secretary, he got caught with COVID last week. Did you know that?
Wait, is it him who had to isolate?
Yeah, he's isolated right now. But there was reports that came out that he was around Boris Johnson. And guess what Boris Johnson said first thing? He's not going to isolate.
Yeah, he said he's not going to isolate.
He's going to do daily test. But then, I think the public made an uproar about
Hold up. Whoa. Then he said, all right, I'll isolate.
So listen, you know what the man did? The man U-turned, you know. So,
yep.
Bro, listen.
They're picking and choosing their own rules. Man.
Listen, you see my word, yeah? My word is my word, bro. And if I made a mistake, I'll say I made a mistake. But I tend not to make a lot of mistakes on what I do. But let me say something here. I have no desire to be liked or be popular. So I'm going to be me regardless. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to U-turn because the masses don't like it. So already, if Boris Johnson is a prime minister that wants to be liked, that is not a leader.
Fact.
That is a weak leader.
People pleaser.
Yeah. I'm just going to put it out there. Boris Johnson's a weak leader. Straight up.
I think we know that.
He's been weak. And you know what? Shame on all you people that keep bigging him up, bruv. Like, you disgust me, bro. You people disgust me, man.
I'll be honest. I've seen less and less of people bigging him up, but it's only gonna be the sheeple again.
But it depends who you talk to.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to a lot of funny man. You get me?
Yeah.
And I can see what they say. And they support the toilet.
You know what? I was going to say, you can have a long... We got a long list of things he said ain't going to happen and it's happening. And it's like it's just lies. Because he will say something knowing they're intending to do something. Yeah. But when... I'm sure, because I haven't done it, when you study all previous politicians, it's going to be the same.
Yeah.
That's politics for you.
Politics.
and it's on both sides, whether red or blue. That's why it's the yin and yang. They're together, innit?
Yeah.
So
you're right. Still,
you can go back in history. They've all said one thing, and then the opposite happens. So it's one of them things of, again, when will the people realize? And again, it goes back to what I was saying. You need a total boycott of the system until they fully let off and change some laws, regulations in favour of us.
And to be fair, I feel like Londoners are in a bubble with themselves, because outside of London, they're not thinking the same thing as Londoners. They want lockdown.
Yeah, they want the lockdown.
They want masked up.
Yeah,
but they're forgetting they live in a country. They live in a country and they want lockdowns.
They got big gardens.
It's like what?
Yeah. Here we are, rats in the box, and we're fighting for it.
But you say that, but I can see the difference. Difference is in London, there's a community. People talk to each other, they educate each other, so the word spreads like wildfire. Out of London, everyone's in their houses,
guarded off. They don't have neighbours, and
they don't talk to their neighbours.
They got hedges across
so they're not communicating. The only source of information is the TV, radio, or a paper.
Yeah,
that's biased.
Yeah,
so it's
true.
like I don't think that people have the mindset to go above and beyond to get to the conclusion of things. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny though, because when guys on a book a holiday, they'll find out what's the area like, where the hotel is, close by a beach. It's like they find out all this information for some riff-raff, but something that's been going on for 15 months. They ain't sat there for more than 2 hours and researched the real deal.
You know what?
Which is really shocking, bro.
Have you ever come across people who they talk a good game, but then when it comes to applying, they coast on what you do?
Come on.
I used to be like that in school. Or not even school, you know, when like coursework or stuff like that, and like, it's a group project. Yeah. Oh, the smart one, he's gonna do most of the work. I'll come and just top it up. You know, them little ignorant stuff there. Yeah. So I'm gonna relate that to the sheeple now. Yeah. A lot of people want just an easy life. So waking up at 7 every day to go and chase the purpose, and whatever they do, they're the ones who's going to be criticised. They're the ones who's going to get the arrows thrown at them. A lot of people don't want that. Yeah. So in saying that, people would rather go through and just nod their heads and say yes than fight for what they actually really want or change for the betterment of the people, let alone themselves.
So, bro, what about the longevity of things, though? Are people not looking down the line on what the results can be?
No.
Then, boy. So when they like planning for the future, how did they not consider that involved at all when things are changing so rapid right now?
That's the thing. People don't plan for the future. They think they're planning for the future by, I've got a job, I'm going to save £100, £200 every month. Yeah. Not clocking every month, every year, the cost of living goes up. So that £200 is now 150. That 150 is now 120. That 120 is now what? And all you're doing is saying yes, yes, yes to who you work for and society. So now when people are fighting to lower taxes, to lower this and lower that, the lazy one, not even the lazy one, but the uninspired, unmotivated at home is like, someone's doing it for me.
Yeah, man.
But on the flip side, it's like, I don't even care about that. So yeah, people are lost on there's a lot of lost souls out there.
Proper lost souls, my bro.
There's a lot of lost souls out there where they don't even have a purpose to chase. Like, us talking about this now is to raise awareness and also to invoke, is that the word, when you make something happen? Like to create a spark in action, whether by ourselves or people listening. Yeah. Do you see? Rather than be at home and saying, well, there's someone doing it for us.
No way, man. But that's never been our approach, ever. Like, if you look back at our history, we were always go-getters. We've been go-getters.
Yeah.
From long time.
And I think you need that battery to be able to even look behind the veil.
The Most High put us in position for a reason, my bro. He woke us up for a reason. Not everybody can come. You feel me?
Not everybody can be saved.
Not everyone can be saved. But lead on to that. It's like, did you hear about the food shortages?
Yeah, I've seen little clippings on that happening. Yeah.
I believe it's a mixture of two things, but they're keeping that one of them really quiet. it's definitely the Brexit. Brexit has definitely affected this whole situation.
And I keep saying about Brexit, people are still sleeping because this year is the final period. We're already out, but this year the law still apply. The minute is January or December, it's done. Yeah. And all this COVID stuff, I've had people looking left, not clocking what's coming to the right. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And everything's going to hit at once. All these COVID, what is it? All the money they've been throwing to COVID and now Brexit, it's all going to hit once. Yeah. And who's going to pay for it?
Us and our children.
And they started mentioning about NHS going private as well. That talk's coming back again.
But sorry, because you cut me off. The second reason was the app. The app keep pinging and sending these workers home, man.
Oh man.
So the app that was made to help out everything is now sending workers home and leaving food shortages on shelves. But guess what? So now the government has come with a scheme to
what is that trace every day thing? I mean test every day?
Yes. Where you got to test every day, and if you're negative and you've been double jabbed, you don't have to go home from being pinged.
But didn't they say at the beginning that it takes up to 2 weeks for COVID symptoms or tests to come up? So if I get in contact with some ping today, it pings. Yeah. I've been close to someone who's had COVID.
Yep.
Tomorrow they test me, I'm still negative.
Yep.
2 weeks now, I'm positive.
Yep.
I've affected people in those 2 weeks.
Yep.
What is going on, people? Does that make sense?
Come on, man.
Just like, does it make sense that you people are scared of the unvaccinated, but you're vaccinated? We are the ones who are not protected. So we can both still carry this thing. You still have to wear a mask wherever I go.
Yep.
You still have to social distance.
Yep.
But yet you're scared of me because I'm unvaccinated. If I'm carrying it, you're safe. You can't get ill. You've got the jab.
Yep.
You carry it and give it to me, I'm dead.
Yeah, but we don't know what's in the jab neither.
It's a joke. It's contradiction.
We don't know if you got something. We don't know what you have. We don't know what's in that jab. Why do I know you're not giving it to me?
But this is what I'm saying. We should be afraid. Because if they're carrying it and they're vaccinated, we'll catch it and we will get the illness. They're cool.
Of course.
So why are they scared of us?
I don't know. But also, for that COVID passport is kicking in. So that means a negative test is no longer required or sufficient anymore. The COVID passport is going to be the identity entry for everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. I met a guy, I've known this guy for a little while, but about 3 years ago, we was having a talk, and he works in a government building. I'm not going to say the building, but he works in a government building. And he got promotion to become a manager of a project that involves biometrics. And this was 3 years ago. He was telling me this. I don't F with this youth today. I find him a coon. Actually, I'm discovering more things about him. He's a bit of a coon, innit? So my point is, if they gave him that special task of biometrics 3 years ago, you best believe this whole thing was way planned before that. Yeah. So remember this, people, yeah? They're not using the word biometric right now, but they're going to slowly start enrolling that word out to you. I remember you heard it first, Pals for Breakfast.
Yeah.
The biometric is real and it's coming to life.
Because there's actually biometric permits now instead of passports and stuff for people who got visas and stuff over here.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they've got the
holographic thing.
Yeah, but they've got expiry dates on it.
I see that.
So what do you think the next biometric card for you to be allowed to have it? What are they gonna push? Especially if you're not from this country or got a passport. You know, the credential, the criteria to get that next passport is gonna be peak.
It's gonna be peak, isn't it?
And yeah, man. It's just how people can't see this. And I'm gonna repeat: this is for less than 1%.
I know.
Of sick people.
I know. I'm going to inform my friends, and hopefully they can do the same, because each one teach one, right? So if I play my part, you play your part, everyone plays their part, we can all save our loved ones. And if we can't save all your loved ones, at least you saved yourself, man, because that's what it is. You save yourself out here, man. Self-care. You can't force everyone on your boat. It's that chill, man. Unfortunately, it is that. As sad as it is that.
It is, and not to be a pessimist, but
because you be warring with everyone. That's the case.
You've got to assume the worst now, and assume they're gonna shun you out of society, even to the point going into Morrison's, into Sainsbury's. Can I see you got your COVID pass or something lights up or whatever?
Yeah,
like you've got to assume that's where we're going and prepare for it.
Yeah.
Start farming, start getting your little distribution up somewhere else behind closed doors. Start homeschooling or setting up for it, because that's the way it looks like it's going.
And it's crazy because it's like, to me, because I study a lot of things and I watch a lot of things, I feel like they've been planning this for the last 50 years. And I'll say this year, even to like the housing they're building. Like they know, they understand the importance of a garden. And for the new builds I'm seeing,
it's all upwards.
Nah, the gardens are so small, it's ridiculous. And on top of that, it's not mud.
Nah, it's artificial.
It's clay. It's a lot of clay.
And then the grass is artificial as well.
No, the grass is real. The grass is real.
Where? You talking about your size? Over here, the grass ain't real, brother.
Wait. My point is, though, when you dig it, you can only dig to a certain point. So you're not digging deep to plant nothing.
Yeah.
So do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like, why do you have a garden then if it's not big enough for you to enjoy and grow your stuff? That's a myth. That's a fledge.
Yeah.
What is the point?
Just to stretch your leg out, that's it.
Nah, man. You can walk, you take a walk, man. A garden's very important, man. A garden's growing space. You need that. And it's thinking space. The bigger garden you have, the more space you have to think. You feel me?
Yeah, brother.
And also, seedless fruit and vegetables. I recommend everyone start buying seeds and start growing them and getting your crops, man. I recommend get yourself a nice little greenhouse. I recommend get yourself a whole grow kit. Yeah, it's not just for weed out here, bro. It's for everything. Like, stop being so tunnel vision. Grow everything you can grow in that greenhouse and those lights. Let the feds come bust your door down. Let them see what you're growing. You get me? Make yourself proud. Survive. It's survival out here, people. And if you're not equipped, you best believe you're going to drown. But yeah, man. Did you see Mrs. Dawn Butler call Boris a liar in the House of Commons? What are your thoughts on that, man? But wait. So let me give
me some context, man. Explain what you're talking about, all that.
I don't like the media, for one, because the way the media push that speech out, it's very misleading.
Fact.
Very misleading. And this is for the sheeple who just likes to follow fashion. Like, this is one for you to learn, because I learned this one, because I had to really dig my heels in and do some research about this thing here. Alright, boom. She called Boris a liar. Not for the fact about the whole COVID situation.
About what? The passport thing?
Not even that. For some minute things, you know, but she made a big deal about it. Because when I researched it, I thought, is that what you was making all that noise for? Alright, boom. Check this though. She said he is a liar for saying the economy has improved by 23%. And guess what she said? He's a liar because it hasn't improved by 23%. It's improved by 20%.
Oh, go away, man. Go away, man.
And listen. The other thing that she said he's a liar for, you ain't gonna believe the pettiness.
Well, like, he brushed his teeth this morning, but his breath stunk.
Yeah, well, we're on that petty level for real, though. Like, we are. Alright, the next thing she said was when he said the link has been severed, and she quoted that he is lying because it has not been severed, it has been weakened. So fam, the whole display, you think she's coming out with some real righteous things out here.
And all the noise, oh, she said you're lying, oh my gosh, what were you lying about?
So who put her up to that? Because for now, looking back at it and looking into her character, like, who put you up to that? Did you know she got the vaccine?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you know she's pushing for the vaccine as well? So when you woke up that morning and you see Dawn Butler saying Boris is a liar,
You think she's for the people?
you're like, yes, sister, let's go.
Yeah.
She's a fucking agent as well, blood. Are you crazy?
Damn.
You better wake up to this thing, bro. Like these house coons,
Just
bro.
spin in circles, and we're all in a circus. I keep saying this is comedy, man.
Do you know what party is she with? Labour.
I'm assuming because that'll be the shadow, meaning the opposition.
Okay, yeah. So she's with Labour. Labour. You know what? My family used to support Labour all my life.
Yeah.
But me as an adult, looking back and looking into Labour and looking into the people in Labour, especially the black people, they got David Lammy.
Yeah.
You know what? He's a coon, bro. I'll say it straight up. He's a coon. Like he's an MP for Tottenham, but he's a coon. But you know what? I do agree with certain of his statements, but overall he's a coon. Like I see him crying to be British at one point. Like I think one woman called the radio station and told him he's not British.
I watched that one.
He went on a rant for 30 minutes.
I understood what he was saying.
Bro, shut up, bro.
I understood what he was saying.
Brother, when you take an African elephant out of Africa into
African
Europe,
elephant.
does it become a European elephant? So what's he crying about, bro?
What about his offspring?
It doesn't matter.
What about his offspring? No, real question. What about that African elephant gets moved to Europe, has children in Europe, then those children have children in Europe? Just tell me, what are you saying? Are they European or African?
The African still. It's bloodline, bro. What are you talking about?
Facts.
It's bloodline.
But can you see why someone would call them European?
Yeah, because they're confused.
Okay.
You took on another tongue. Doesn't mean that's your natural tongue. So what? Because you're confused, I'm supposed to be confused with you. Nah,
I hear that.
Know your roots, bruh. Know your roots, bruh.
So like even now, let me put it to myself. I don't see myself as European. I see myself as westernized because of the culture I've had to take living here. Mm-hmm. But I still see myself as African. So you're right in what you're saying.
Exactly.
Do I see my children as African?
Yes.
Yes, because the blood is stronger than just the air you're smelling. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So in that aspect, you're right. But the thing, what he was trying to say is, for those people who identify as that, right? Yeah.
But sorry to interrupt.
Go on.
But did you not clock how strong the opposition's coming at him? At least they got a point as well.
That's where I was going to go. Like listen to the other side of what they're saying, and then understand where you stand.
Exactly.
Because if the people who are opposing you are showing you, dog, you're not from here. Why are you trying to become something and that is not part of you and don't want you?
And on top of that, he's not even he's very articulated, man. I'll give him that. But he's not articulating the point where you're not even talking about the Moors and stuff where we're here before certain people. And he's not highlighting the fact England was created in 1066. Like, so who was here before that? Yeah. He's not saying that. He's just crying about it. Like, my kids are born here, and my granddad came here. But shut up.
You know what it honestly is, right?
Wake up, man.
It's like wanting to be a part of the winning team. If where he's from was as powerful as Britain, or as glorified, or as glamorous, or the pound was as strong, whatever currency, he wouldn't give a damn.
But he's still a coon.
Yeah, he wouldn't give a damn.
Exactly.
So I agree with you in that, man. But with that lady now, again, I never heard of her before that post.
You never heard of Dawn Butler?
No.
Oh, I have still.
Again, all these people can have their little moments of clips.
Yeah.
But all those moments are purposely put out.
100%.
Like you said, the minute we heard of her, oh yes, my sister, expose them. Mm-hmm. But you look behind the curtains in her house, and there's Great Britain flags all over the place.
It's like if Boris fails, we can shift it to them.
Yeah.
But check this though, she knew well, and she was well aware of when she said those comments, she will be banned from the house. Did you know that? It's like there's a rule where you do not dishonor any person's name in that house. Okay. So it's clear as day that everyone knows that that's an MP.
She knew the domino effect. Like.
She knew that, and she knew she would get kicked out. So it's the narrative they're pushing now. Black woman gets kicked out of House of Commons. Like black woman didn't know that. Like listen, there was a standing in speaker because obviously the old speaker's retired, innit? What's his name? John John.
With the old speaker. Yeah, that loud one. I know.
Yeah, he's joined Labour now. Anyway, John. I'm bad with names, people.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
super
me.
bad with names.
You know I'm bad with names.
Go on.
But my point is, there's a standing speaker called Judith Cummins. I remember that one. Yeah, Judith Cummins, and she gave her a warning, like to withdraw her statement, and Don Butler stood up again, and said that statement twice, knowing she'll get kicked out of the house. Okay. But the clips, it don't give that narrative that if you do say something that dishonors another,
looks like she's just going against the grain. And
it's very manipulated.
That's how it is. That's the media for you.
That's the media for you.
And politics, like you said.
Politics.
Now she's probably clouded up a little bit and got a little bit of following behind her off of nothing.
I know. But who is following her?
Exactly. Bro? The sheeple, man. The ones who fell, the duped.
What sheeple though? Cause it's our sheeple.
Yeah.
But our people are lost anyway, dog. Like, you like to follow Pals for breakfast for real. You get me? Like, we'll send you some stuff, you know.
Listen,
we'll send you some emails, you know. We'll create a subscribe list and send you some knowledge if you really want to be informed, you know.
That's a fact.
Like, we will make it our task to do that, you know, because when you're seeing statements like from Dawn Butler and it's really misleading, who do we trust?
You can't trust nothing, man.
So you was right at the beginning when you said it's tick for tat, innit? Red, blue, like they're playing, man, fully, completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah, it's just like on the bigger circle, these families who actually run the IMF and all these things, they're also in the criminal enterprises, like the secret mafias and all of that organizations. At the top is these same families. So it's the same thing in politics, whether you're Labour, Tories, at the top, it's the same, it's that same circle. And just about the disinformation, just to quickly go back before we move on, you know, with the whole COVID passport and everything like that, like I said, less than 1% is affected. The other side of that is, again, the information they don't show. For example, for me, it's more of a risk to take the vaccine than to not take it.
There's no clear figures, is there?
There's no clear figures.
How much people that have not been vaccinated are ill? How much people that have been vaccinated are ill?
I saw a little clip in that the majority right now who are currently being hit with COVID are supposedly vaccinated. So I don't know what agenda that's pushing, but it just reminds me of trying to get both sides of see, even vaccinated are still getting it. It is real.
I know.
It's a joke.
Someone done that this week on Twitter, and it was a major person. It was one of the I think someone in the House, one of the MPs. He tweeted, most people in hospital are the vaccinated. Then he retracted it and said, sorry people, it was my mistake. I meant to say that most people that are in hospital are the non-vaccinated.
It's a joke.
And I said, shut up, lad.
And then all the videos of the people who got vaccinated and now have been affected by it, whether they can't walk properly or their fertility's gone and all of that. Like, shout out Z for the info. But I've seen those clips. I'm sure you've seen some clips going around.
I saw a woman shaking her head off.
I've seen more than one, and for some reason it's only been women. I don't know if because of I don't know, but I've seen women being affected heavily by it.
Because that's what I was saying. It's still a trial, bro. We don't really know the effect of
who or what type of woman can be affected of men.
Yeah.
I have not seen a lot or any videos of a male being effed up by this vaccine. Now, if they're coming for a woman and you know, children. Fertility and children, it's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other figures we're not getting. They're just giving us the front line figures. Oh, majority going into hospital are vaccinated or unvaccinated. Okay, what about the numbers of the people affected by the vaccine? What about who's affected the most? What about what type of people are affected? People with this by the vaccine. Not COVID.
For real.
That's hidden.
For real.
And no one's even thinking to search for that.
And it's like, as no one saw this on a longevity term, like how much vaccines are you going to be required to take?
Especially you think it's just these two for this year?
Yeah, especially when there's a new variant coming.
You're going to get a booster next year, then a booster in the summer, then another booster the second year.
This is gonna become the new in the new flu jab.
The new flu jab, basically. Yeah. But the difference is the flu jab wasn't mandatory. It's not like, oh, you need a flu jab to go into faces and that. You need a flu jab to see your live performances and that. What do you mean? I'll sneeze and everyone around me is caught this flu. Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
And it's similar to COVID.
100%.
Like I said, less than 1%.
100%.
But if this thing is real, okay, then you've got vulnerabilities. Go get the jab. Think of your survival for you yourself. If you are ill or got a weak immune system, whatever, and the doctor's saying you need it for your immune system, I don't blame you for getting the jab. That's the truth. But if you are woke and they're telling you that, then I blame you.
Nah, man, I blame everyone, bro.
There's some people
Do your research, man.
No, I hear that. I hear you can blame everyone, but like I said, like, my analogy to you is you can't try to tell a defender to play like a striker. There's some people who just don't have it. They've been under this system for so long.
I hear that.
Anything of the conspiracy side to them is a major conspiracy. I look at these people. There's people like that, and I can't shun them for not being like me. So I just keep you over there, do your thing, because just like I say, if you're gay, like I'm not affected. Just do it in your corner. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
I hear that.
It's the same for me with this vaccine. I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, you're great. I'll tell you, I'll school you. But if you then say, look, I've got this health condition and I'm scared to live, then be happy.
I hear that, but I feel like our mentalities have to change a bit, bro.
It has to.
Only because, you saw how this whole vaccine got rolled out and how this whole COVID started. Like, for example, I remember at the beginning of this whole situation, they were showing clips of people just dropping dead in the street.
Yeah.
So from time they're using that type of propaganda to get you in this fearful state,
know what time
you should just exit from it, bro. It's not correct.
Yeah.
Like, why should you have to show me man dying for me to take something?
Yeah.
And these times it's not even real.
It's not even real.
Listen, I go to my mum's, I come out, I look left, I look right. The same neighbours. I go to my friend's house, I look left, I look right. Same neighbours. I come out my house, I look left, I look right. Same neighbours. Where are these people that are dying, bro?
Can I be even on top of that? On your point, if I didn't watch the news
You wouldn't know
or
nothing.
read a newspaper,
You don't know nothing.
from the first time they saw them, 34 cases of COVID, I was in the barber shop with my barber saying, look, it's 34, yesterday was 12. What do you think is going to happen? If I never saw any of that till now, I would not have a clue that this thing called COVID is going on.
I know.
I have not seen one person who's been affected by it or heavily affected by it. I have not seen a change in people's maneuvers, nothing. I've just heard and taken in what media's told me.
Yeah.
And here I am contemplating about this virus and this vaccine and all that. Take away that and I just lived like this normally, it would not have affected my life one way.
You would have noticed it though for the mask, seeing people with masks and
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm applying that to imagine if everyone was the same. No one had watched the media.
Yeah, of course.
None of these mask stuff and all of that. But this so-called COVID thing was still flying through. How many protests have we been to? How many unofficial shows we've been to? Little functions, little meetings.
Many.
Why are we not dropping like leaves?
The man of powers, dog.
So okay, now let's say let's just say now it is real and let's say that and all of that's happened.
Yeah.
Why are we going on like the world needs to be turned upside down for this thing?
I know. That's the real truth. Why are we going on like the world needs to be turned upside down?
Why? And unless
and bro, like let me be like it's just all off key. At the beginning of this whole pandemic, a lot of major CEOs
started quitting their jobs.
They quit their
Everyone
jobs.
forgot about that.
Yeah, what was the
why?
purpose?
You were going to get furloughed. You're going to get saved by the government. Why are you quitting? What? Money coming. You can pay your people.
They know what's to come. I feel like they know the next plan and they're preparing themselves for it, bro.
And then I have to tie it back to what we were talking about, I think the week before yesterday on our first Powers talk. The African presidents who are refusing it.
I know. I heard the Madagascar guy survived his attempted
Mali president. There's another one.
Was it not Madagascar?
There was attempt. I think Madagascar actually got taken out or but Mali president got attempted. He survived as well. Yeah. 2 new presidents after we were just talking about the Haitian president. And what happened with Haiti? Straight away, COVID vaccines are now in there.
No, you're right. Remember I said a president's daughter got killed.
Madagascar.
No, the Mali one.
Yeah.
The Mali one. He survived his attack, but his daughter got killed. The Madagascar one was the recent one.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you look into it, these lot have been shunning the vaccine and all of that. All of these things, 2 + 2 is 4, bro. Like Haitian president said, I'm not on it. I don't need. He didn't have one vaccine in his country. Gets killed off within a couple of days. U.S. military in there. Within a couple of days, the vaccine's in there.
It's a disgrace, people. Like, we need to start standing for what you believe in and protecting the truth, you know. The truth is so delicate and so valuable, and you don't even care about it. So, all I'm saying, yeah, be prepared for the world that's about to come, or be the change.
Fact.
That's the truth of it. There's no sitting on the fence on this one, bro. And for me, personally, if I see you on the fence, I'm taking you down. I don't even want to see nobody on the fence. It is definitely
because you're liable to be the link that brings it through.
They're the people that will pick a side after the war's done and jump on that side. Even then, I don't even want you on my side, bro.
Yeah,
you ain't certain.
Because if another war comes right after that, you do the same.
Ma, you're done now.
Yeah, man, that's what's going down, bro. But yeah, all the politics and all that, we know what it is. It's a circus. It's a circus, and they're the gestures, and we're just the audience getting entertained. Ha ha.
And what's the famous quote? All roads lead to Rome. Yes, man.
And the Roman Empire never died; it just got renamed, man.
Yeah. Don't forget the Romans killed Yeshua. Let's just say it. Let's never forget that, you know. That's a big key information.
And then made a holiday out of his name.
Oh, the mockery.
Then bring it over here. Our so-called leader, MLK, Malcolm X, killed him off, gave him a holiday.
You know what? I said it to you already. I don't think we can really do it here, bro.
This is not here.
Man's land, bro. Like, even in AF, you have to lock it down differently as well. Like, you got to make the people informed, like, yo, no outsiders right now. We need to build from the inside. Like, that is the only thing that's going to help us. Other than that, it's political, bro. It's mad politics, bro. Yeah. Mad politics, bro. But yeah, people, man, this is the Powers for Breakfast show. I hope you lot are enjoying yourself this rising, man. Make sure you plan your week ahead. Be productive. Get me? Look after the family. Look after the youth.
Yeah, man. Right now, I think the energies are separating.
Yeah, man, it has to be, man.
And we're separating again. It's clear separation from the real and the fake.
It has to be, bruh.
And there's only one way about it. You gotta stamp out the cockroaches, man.
But to be fair, man was separating from them, man, anyway, naturally. But now it's like a force has been put there to make sure man don't go back. Yeah. And it's made me more decisive. Yeah. Like I'm a bit. I don't care no more, bro.
Cutthroat with your decisions.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care how you feel.
It is what it is, type of
I don't care. Because when I was caring,
you were violating.
It was abuse, bro.
Yeah.
The friendship was getting abused in every way possible. So now it's like, I don't care. Speak up. Speak. If not speak, forever hold your peace and just go over there and
leave me alone over here. I'm good.
Go to the naughty corner and turn your back and face the wall.
Face the wall. Hold the books on your head.
No, hold the chair. If that chair drops, I got that cane for you, man.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, there's a clear separation going on right now, and on a mini scale, it's been happening, especially in my life, for the last decade.
Yeah, same.
Like, I think
it's prepared you for today.
It's prepared me for today. Like the public and all this stuff is light work compared to the actual real separation in the heart and home. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we can go all the way from friends or to work or whatever. Like,
bro, it's not just your household, you know. It's a lot of household. Imagine this. I'm hearing this everywhere. That your mother and father's got the vaccine and you lot ain't got the vaccines because you don't know different now. It's like, how do you even get on with that now? Because if they're in the mindset of you ain't got the vaccine, you can infect me.
And you're like, you got the vaccine, you're a sheep.
Yeah. It's, bro.
Already, more as separated as the world is already.
I know.
We're super separated now. And it's from the lack of less than 1%. We can still catch COVID even though you're vaccinated. But you're scared of me. All these things. But then it shows you the mindset of these people. Whether it's parents or not. It just shows, okay, there is a difference. There is a separation. Do you see what I'm saying? 'Cause imagine right now parents trying to force you to still live by them. Are you dumb? Not going to get your vaccine and you're my child, go listen. What's that going to do? Children going to run away if they're against it. You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's like, I feel sorry for the kids now if they try to roll out the vaccine for these youths who are 14, 15 and they could be woke. And I'm not getting no vaccine, saying that to their friends. But then you live at mum and dad's house and they're like, I'm signing you up to go get a vaccine because you're under 16.
Yeah. Plus you're under their control anyway.
Exactly. When we were young and they said there's a vaccine coming to school, you had to get this thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another form of mental, not depression, but like a mental illness where you're fighting against what you believe in, and it's a physical aspect. It's not even, it's spiritual, physical.
Yeah.
It's yeah, man.
I think a lot of people are having mental health issues and have been suffering mental health issues for a long time now.
Fact.
To the fact that it's even altered their DNA a little bit to they're acting so off key, like a common sense thing like this corona issue, like when you fam,
You have to laugh, innit?
well, you know why I have to laugh? I had an image of Tesco's, the beer section, and the Corona beers are full up because no one wants to buy
No one
Corona.
wants to buy Corona beer. These dumbasses. They've gone and hoarded. They've gone and taken all the toilet paper. They're running toilet paper. The toilet paper, we're going to run out of toilet paper.
I know.
But then Corona beers, oh my gosh, we've got Corona in it.
Fam, if that's not tapped, I don't know what
Super
is.
tapped.
Bro, you see, toilet roll is not even a necessity. That's the side. Bro, you can use newspaper, you can use leaves, you can actually dig. I'm not even going to go too deep into it, but you can do a lot of things.
Bro, you
instead
can
of toilet roll.
shower at least.
You can shower.
At least. Okay, cool, sun sprinkles, not even to be nasty or graphic, but you can shower.
People in the Muslim world, they don't even use toilet roll, really, do they?
Water,
They use water.
Or if they
still.
use wipes or whatever, but they're way more cleansing. They're not going to rush out and go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And
To be fair though, when you have to wash your ass, man. Like that,
no.
like,
It's a fact.
It's a
If we're
fact,
gonna
bro.
go talk about hygiene, it's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just use tissue and think everything clean.
Nah.
But not to digress again, but I take a lot of showers and it's to do the damn thing there.
Same here.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
It's peak. Like,
It's peak.
But yeah, where were we with it? Like, what did you just say now? Where you had to laugh? Like how the toilet paper and the Corona beer and all of that, right? And it just shows you the mentality of people, and that's why I don't even fight these people no more.
Nah,
Just
man.
separate.
It's that time, bro.
Separation,
Literally
bro.
that time, bro.
Separation.
Man ain't got the mental energy for it no more. Like, I think when I hit my 30s, I've lost the will to care about things that are not on my frequency no more.
It's not putting your energy to those things.
Yeah.
You have to reserve your energy, man.
Yeah.
And those same type of people, it's the same mentality as those people who are going through something and then they think posting a meme is going to be the release. Like, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Here's a meme to say I'm going through it. And that's them doing their healing or their meditation or letting people know. You're putting that meme up so other people can see you in a way. So who are you doing it for? Yourself or for other people?
For other people.
My point exactly.
Exactly. Because if you're doing it for yourself, you go and get that help.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So now it goes to the same people who now, let's even say people who are shouting this vaccine thing, but then they go and put on their masks. They leave their house, put on their masks, and then they go about their day abiding by the laws and this, that. Okay, you're putting up a meme saying, oh my God, COVID positive, but then you're putting on a mask and that. There's so many levels.
Make it make sense.
But this is what I mean by it's so clouded. It's not just people who shun the vaccine. There's people who shun the vaccine but then abide by the guidelines. There's people who... It's a complete mess.
It's a mess.
That's why it's total separation. I have to repeat myself.
But when the village idiot is running the country...
Oh, man.
And if he's your leader and he's a village idiot, boy, good luck to you people.
And then who's
the
the leader?
my leader.
Nah.
I'm running my own boat.
But who's the leader in your kingdom, in your home? So these people now, let's take away Boris. Let's go into their homes and their areas.
Oh no.
Who's their leaders? It's going to be either their mum.
The fathers and the parents.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's either going to be the parents or remove the parents. Say they live on their own. It's going to be their friend circle. Right? It's going to be their friend circle. So this is what I mean. I'm going to go back to the word separation. you are like who you. Eagles don't fly with pigeons. You see what I'm saying? Lions don't roll with hyenas. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real talk.
So like,
real talk.
Look at your circle, look at your household, and recognize what you are in. You are like your friend. You are like your weakest link.
Yeah.
If you can see that that's a problem and you're against it,
Yeah.
separate today.
Yeah, man.
Don't waste time. It'll be the best thing you've done.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Otherwise, if you look and be like, no, nothing's wrong, it's all cool, then so be it.
Ma.
That's the truth, man.
That's Chilling Talent Mafio, you know.
Yeah, man. And don't hit me up my DMs. You haters can stop liking my shit. I don't care. Don't like my comments. Don't like my products. It's all good. I'm separating from you. You get me? Cream rises to the top.
Nah, don't worry. Legacy shit. Yes, people, man. This was the Powers for Breakfast show. That was our Powers Talk.
Powers Talk.
I think we have come to the end of our Powers Talk. We're going to finish off with some contrillery music. You know how we do. You know who we are. Who are we?
Home of the Contrill music.
Oh, you're mad. So yes, people. I hope you lot enjoyed the show today. We're gonna ride out about 3 more songs. But hit us up in the DMs. Let us know if you what you want us to talk about in the future. Just hit us up, man. It's not a problem. I like to announce actually. Our show next Sunday is not going to be live on MOTS. We are going to be at the Reparations March. You know what we stand for, man. We need that money back, man. We need that gold back, man. So every year we're going to be marching until we get back that gold, man. So yeah, catch us at the Reparation March. We'll be going live. Just check us out, man. I hope you don't miss us too much. But we'll be back the following week, back to our normal routine. We got some good guests coming up at the, in this month. And we will announce it very shortly. But yeah, man, look out for us next week. We got another announcement, but I'm gonna keep that really quiet. Just watch out, though. You get me? Just watch out. Big things coming. But yes, people, don't forget to follow the Contrill Music playlist and like. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to hit me up. Don't forget to follow Talent Mafio. Follow Mott. Support. You know how it's going to go. And don't forget the 4th of September 2021, the official Powers store is going to be launched.
Drop another bob on there.
Hey. Are you?
Ma.
You're done.
Power merch on the way, man.
Yeah,
get that
man.
stamp, man.
Hit us up if you want anything early, and hit us up so if you want anything, we may be able to get it. We don't know. I mean, we got to hear the ideas, but we got some dope merch coming, man. I hope you lot support it, and I hope you share and show mad love like we do to you lot. But yo, this is the Powers for Breakfast show. Myself, 100 Eyes with the Chiller Talent Mafio.